Hello there, my name is Vincent. Pay attention as I share with you this amazing life transformation. Growing up, my family was not wealthy. My dad was a security man and my mom a primary school teacher. We were a humble family without the means or connections to give me a jump start in any career or business. But what my parents lacked in money, they made up for in determination and love, especially when it came to education. They believed in its power, and in turn, they made me believe in it too. I remember my mom always saying, education is the great equalizer. I clung to those words because I saw the respect she received from everyone around her just because she was a teacher. She was knowledgeable and people valued that. So I hit the books hard. School became my battlefield and my sanctuary. It was where I could prove myself and shape my own future. I didn't have any money to fall back on, and I didn't have any connections to pull strings for me. All I had was my education, and that was the tool I used to carve out a path for myself. Upon graduation from the university, it became obvious to me that a second-class upper result in computer science guaranteed no better job nor life for me. I desperately started looking for a job while doing my NYSC program, ready to take up any job that came my way, and I found fortune with the bank. It was a prayer answered, and I must say that the pay was very good, especially at the beginning. However, things took a downward turn for me as the years went by. In 9 years of working in the bank, I was promoted once. I was not having enough resources to take care of the family I was raising and meeting up with the demands of life. I had a car loan for a 1998 Honda Accord I bought. I also had a mortgage loan for an uncompleted house I bought. I added more academic qualifications, tried some side businesses, all in a bid to improve my income, but none made much difference to my person and finances. Years passed by with no hope of what exactly to do to improve my situation. I barely survived through every month, living with the anxiety that I could be sacked any day by the bank. I got to my defining moment when it became clear to me that even if I got more and more academic qualifications or got promoted as and when due, just like my colleagues in the bank who had been there years before I joined the bank, I would still be the same fish in the same kettle. But I found a great opportunity, one that changed my life for good. With the mentorship I found, within my first 7 months of building on this opportunity while still working with the bank, I was able to replace my monthly salary of the bank, and I decided to resign the bank job I had worked for 9 years and go full-time with this my newfound opportunity. I am not yet where I want to be, but to the glory of God, I am no longer where I used to be. I am no longer afraid of the future, but excited about it because of the person I am becoming, because of the people I have met, and because of the nation of strong and successful men and women we are building. I have paid off my loans with the bank, traveled to wonderful places around the world on vacation, finished the uncompleted house I bought while I was in the bank, and also erected a magnificent building in honor of my amazing parents who ensured I am here today. More importantly, I am currently raising a nation of men and women around the world who are where I used to be, but have now found a renewed hope and a stronger belief in themselves using the same systems, structures, and support that has brought me so far. So let me ask you these questions. Firstly, in whatever you are doing right now, be the best at it, be it your job, profession, or business, and you do it better than anyone out there for the next 20 years. Will you be able to retire at the end of those 20 years having your dream lifestyle? Secondly, if you stop what you're doing right now, maybe due to illness or accident or office restructuring or government policies, how long will it take you to maintain the current standard of living you have right now? Lastly, how much of what you do currently to earn income can you very well hand over to your children, to your family or estate if you are no more? If your answers to any of these questions makes your heart shake a bit, then pay attention. More than ever before, there is a huge uncertainty for young graduates getting jobs after acquiring the required degrees. This is as a result of the sporadic rise in technology, robotics, and artificial intelligence. Unlike in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, where people were celebrated for going to school and jobs made available to them even before they graduated, we today face this harsh reality that these jobs that were done by humans before now can be done better with computers, robots, and machines. The sad reality is that organizations are quickly adopting these technology-inclined strategies because it adds more income to their shareholders, as these computers and robots do not go on leave, they do not call in sick or ask for salary increment. While those who still have their jobs are on the verge of being replaced by technology, new ones are not opening up. With the ever-increasing targets and expectations from bosses, Mondays have become that day with the highest number of heart attacks in the world. But you could start your own business, right? This is a way out. I tried it. Registered a company, paid all the necessary levies and taxes, but more and more money was needed for advertisement, not forgetting dealing with competitors. Most importantly, I needed connection to the right people who could recommend me to the people who made things happen. I could not wait it out for those connections to fall in place because my bills were crying for rescue. And those who came to help had their own interests bigger than the profit the business was yet to make. What a nightmare. Does this sound like you or what you're going through right now? Do you know anyone going through this rut at the moment? But imagine that there is an opportunity where you can choose the people you work with. Imagine that there is an opportunity where you can decide when to work. Imagine that there is an opportunity where you can have a friend who can guide you along the way till you are strong enough to stand on your own. Imagine you can make as much as you want legitimately. Imagine that there is an opportunity where you can even help other people to do the same. Imagine you can travel to choice places around the world. Imagine that you can even help some of your family and friends who enjoy these benefits to start having them, or extend hands of fellowship to the needy and less privileged of our world. Are these some of your wishes and prayers? If they are, then pay attention. The scarcity in your pocket is surplus in another person's pocket. When you buy clothes, food, airtime, fuel for your car, someone adds your money to what they already have and have more. Same goes to the house rent you struggle to pay, school fees that takes a bit of your life every term, and all the unavoidable bills that come to us. If you don't have a way to collect from people, making it in this economy will be hard. So for you to collect money from people, you need to either create your product or service that people pay you money for, or subscribe to an already created, tested and proven product or service that you get paid for as people subscribe to it. Let's say you have a product or service that people pay you for. If it is dubious, fraudulent, or a bad product, ignorant people may fall for it, especially if they are promised not to work to make money. But the sad reality is that they will not come back to you after they realize you deceived them. Is it a wonder some schemes in Nigeria that boomed at some point are no longer there? I'm sure you know their names. On the other hand, what if you have a product or service that people pay you for, but that product or service only fetches you money when you are actively selling, promoting, or marketing them? This means if you don't sell, you don't make money, or the money you make reduces when you don't sell. It implies also that you can't go on a good vacation or be ill in peace, because if you are not always imputing ideas, supervising, or attending to the business, things can go out of hand. But there is good news. Imagine that you can subscribe to an organization, and as this organization sells their products to people, you make money. What does this mean? You don't have to create the product. You don't have to go through government regulations. You do not have to sell or market any product, because all these are already done by this organization. And you can build a business out of it, which can pay you even when you stop working. This way, selected subscribers from different walks of life receive support and mentorship for free on how to use their available resources to maximize gains. Amazing, right? Stay with me. By subscribing as a partner, Vincent made a one-off purchase of things he uses for himself. Vincent was given an amazing line of beverages that he uses with his loved ones, personal care items, as well as food supplements that enabled him stay away from hospitals as much as possible. He even made some money for activating his subscription. His friends who got to know about this great opportunity from him also subscribed and got similar benefits, while Vincent also made more money by helping his friends to know about this opportunity. By going through the mentorship, which was made available to him and very dynamic to suit his work schedule in the bank, it became clear that this opportunity could be built once and money made multiple times legitimately. As more people got to know about this organization and their support system, the following happened for them. For anyone who subscribed to the system from Vincent directly, Vincent earned either 3,500 naira, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, or even 150,000 naira for each person, depending on the subscription package his friends bought. Also, Vincent realized that in addition to all these incomes already mentioned, as his friends, family, colleagues, even enemies subscribed to the project using very simple tools, he made additional 7,777,000 naira. More so, as his friends, family, colleagues, neighbors shared their excitement with their own family and friends, not only did they make their own 7,777,000, Vincent also made more 7,000, despite the fact he does not know who those people are. The catch to this is that Vincent only knows his family and friends, but continues to earn more incomes as those he does not know subscribe into the opportunity using this proven system. This enabled Vincent to replace his bank salary times over, resign from the bank, and now builds a nation of like-minded people who are ready to be the ultimate version of themselves. Vincent was given tools that enabled his family and friends know about this great opportunity without him marketing or convincing them by himself. Some of these tools include this video you are watching right now. Vincent was guided on how to send this video to many of his friends, many of his colleagues and neighbors. Some other tools available include simple SMS and brand receptions. The amazing fact was that a business coach showed and assisted Vincent on how best to utilize and maximize these tools. Just like Vincent, Ronti, Adonis, Chikamso, Margaret, Matthew, Samuel, Adefunke, Idowu, and many others have been able to improve their lives, travel to wonderful vacations, impacted the lives of so many people, and together raising a nation of strong and dependable individuals who want to impact more and more with their resources. You can be the next in line. Most importantly, they have started giving back more to the less privileged of the society. So, do you want to earn more incomes legitimately? Do you want to drive amazing cars? Do you want to travel to wonderful places around the world? Do you want to help others live these amazing lives? Then follow the following 5 steps. Number 1, decide to be a part of this amazing opportunity. Run through the project called the Diamond Project. Don't procrastinate. Number 2, choose a package to subscribe with. Number 3, secure your chosen package by paying for it. Number 4, follow the partner onboarding session for a quick startup guide. And number 5, dream to the sky. They are for free. Don't dream small. Remember, once you complete the steps above, you will receive some welcome package products. You will receive a web portal for viewing and managing your business here in Nigeria and abroad. Also, you will have access to a community of forward-thinking group of people who are ready to guide you. And the last but not the least, you will have a chance to be supported by the next person who subscribes after you. Finally, I have to advise you not to be like James, who saw this opportunity but decided to first speak to his wife before he subscribed. Do not also be like Amaka, who waited till the end of the month to receive her salary before she would subscribe. Nor like Charles, who said it is not his kind of thing. Months down the line, James was relieved of his job and his wife is not letting him breathe. Amaka is still living in the slums where she has been living in for the past 3 years, while Charles is yet to find what is his thing, as he is still selling from the kiosk he has been in for the past 5 years. It is clear that for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. Do not forget this. Poor people get leveraged. Wealthy people use leverage. Do not procrastinate. If not now, when? If not this, what? A year from now, you would wish you had started today. Get back to the person who shared this video with you to help you get started properly. Thank you, and see you at the top.